Okay, so we are here with the guys from Fuzzy Lop. Can you tell us a wee bit about Fuzzy Lop?
Um, so we started like 2, 3 years ago, and yeah, just kind of been going about Glasgow, kind of making an alternative take on indie,
Hmm.
I guess. Indie's too broad, but we'll go with that.
Yeah, there's four members. Is us two, Molly and Jordan, and Zach and Iona, who aren't here. Bass player and drummer.
Okay. So, out of all the songs that you've ever written, what one's got the most meaning for you two?
I think for me, we recently done a EP for my uni, and it's like the first conceptual kind of EP that I've done. Like I think it's quite easy. You can like talk about your feelings and emotions because like
Yeah.
what you know.
Hmm.
But I think writing totally out of your comfort zone, something different. It's a big thing for me. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
I'd probably say our first single that we released last November.
Yeah.
Surprise, probably
Yeah.
one, just
it's a
because it was our
bop.
first.
Yeah, I will agree with you there. It's a very good bop.
Check it out.
Okay, so lockdown's been really tough for everyone, but has there been any moments that you guys have found beneficial during this time, like for yourselves as an artist?
Well, we moved in together during lockdown,
Yeah,
so it's made.
finally got a flat. Finally got like we got the first single out during
Mhm.
lockdown.
Yeah,
Survived lockdown.
That's a key point.
A key point.
yeah.
We made it. Um, yeah, I got my degree.
That's always
Yeah,
good.
got my degree. Education.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think lockdown was just like a good break
Mhm.
to like realize how much we enjoyed playing music, because our first gig back felt like, I don't know, it felt like we were starting
Yeah. I
again,
felt
but
like
like
the
we,
first gig again.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
When
like
when was your first gig back?
after lockdown,
Mhm.
16th of August at
Ah,
Hogan
okay.
Pint.
So pretty quickly back then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Good. Did you spend, like you said, it was good to have a wee break, but was there sorry, excuse me. Was there like, did you find any space for writing stuff, or did you just take like a complete break and just clear your heads?
I think for me, because I was finishing up my degree this year,
Mhm.
I was like, I'll just take this time 100%. I think COVID gave me the license to just like
Yep.
become a hermit and like not feel bad about it and
Yeah.
just be like, okay, me and my laptop, that is my relationship.
Yep. Feel that.
Get this dissertation out. So I feel like now that's done, it's kind of swiped so much off my shoulders.
Yeah.
It's kind of now it's like I feel like I've got the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than the EP that we had done for
Yeah.
you, I don't think we wrote
Yeah.
anything else. I think
Yeah.
we're starting to get a bit better now, definitely.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like,
I think
once like the
it's
whole world opens
yeah.
up a wee bit more, so there's
Yeah.
like the creative
Just
license.
yeah, just like a wee circuit breaker to like clear your heads and then get back
Yeah.
into it. That's always good. So, in your opinion, have you guys found the Scottish music scene to be supportive and inclusive?
I think you're probably better for
Yeah.
this one.
No. It's funny, that's my dissertation topic.
Right. Okay.
Essentially. So it's talking about whether it's like government policies affect
Mhm.
how the public see music
Mhm.
and musicians and stuff, and overwhelmingly I think people, at least who I surveyed,
Mhm.
said that even though music's what you use most, it was like the least valued thing aside
Okay.
like art and film.
Okay.
And I think that speaks to like a wider music industry thing of like it's not actually like people use it all the time, but it's not
Yeah.
that highly valued as
Mhm.
a sector. But I think at the same time in Glasgow as well, it's very male dominated.
Yeah.
Sick of saying that, but
Yeah. So, what drew you to study that for your dissertation, or was it just?
I don't know. I think because we're both the East End and stuff, and a lot of the gigs we play, especially like when we started, like, because we started just like me and Jordy and Zach, so it was
Mhm.
like I'd be the only lassie in the bill,
Yeah.
and it's I don't know, it's just like
Yeah.
you'll
It's.
know one of the guys, so you don't fit in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's even so noticeable that like we would notice it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's that kind of cringy where it's like people would like come and talk to me about
Yeah.
songs, even like Molly's quite clearly the one that wrote the lyrics.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, Yeah. So it's like, but
Yeah.
that's I think the more like when you're playing with loads
Mhm.
of lassies on the bill, it's a million times better than when it's
Yeah.
just a bunch of people that look like me.
Yeah, so did you find, sorry, this is quite a personal question, but did you find that you were getting like put on a lot of, or did you feel that you were getting put on a lot of shows just because you were female, or was it kind of, did you not feel like that? Because I've spoken to quite a few people and they were like sick of being put on bills just because they were female.
Yeah, like when you apply for gigs and stuff, sometimes it will be like you'll have to put how many, if you're
Mhm.
like how many men and women you are,
Yeah.
or like what your race is and stuff. And it's like I understand the point of, that's where like my whole dissertation kind of came into play, because I was looking at equality of
Mhm.
opportunity versus equality of outcome.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like it is good having these policies in line to be like make sure that people are getting the slots, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to get a gig because I'm a woman. I want to get a gig because I'm good and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
make good music. Do you know what I
Absolutely.
mean? So I think it's like it's hard when it's like half the people are like, but if it's 50-50 women, then that's like
Yeah,
that's
enough.
feminism.
But,
Yeah.
but that was no what the problem you had anyway was. It was the way you're treated when you're on the bill. No, really,
Yeah.
no getting on the bill in the first place. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
think
there's so many
promoters
women
think they
play.
can take advantage of you
Yeah.
easier. Like, I'll try and I've had to like argue with so many promoters just to get paid fairly
Jeez.
and be like, nah, like this is
yeah.
like this is what I've gave you. This is what you give me back.
Wow. Sorry, I think I swallowed a fly there. Um, Jeez, I've never like, so obviously on the opposite sense, like, so I'm a female promoter, and quite a lot of times when I'm putting on shows, and if it is a male act, they'll completely ignore me, even though it's me they've been dealing with on emails, and they'll go to the sound tech, and the sound tech's like, I don't know why you're asking me when she's the one that put on the show. So but the fact that you've had to fight to be paired fairly is a bit fucked
Yeah.
up.
I
No.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I do think the female promoters we've had have been a bit better
Yeah,
than.
but the thing is, it's like we've not worked with a lot of
Yeah.
female
Yeah.
promoters. You know what I mean? I
I
think
think
it's
it's
what.
been younger
Yeah.
promoters as well.
'Cause I think the indie scene specifically
Yeah.
is so dominated by men, and
Yeah.
like, or like indie alternative punk, whatever. You've got the kind of priory scene and all that.
Yeah.
But it's such a boys' club. It's just getting your pals to play.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just like no point.
Yeah, like for Priory, it's like it's the usual suspects that are playing,
It's where
like
bands
same
go to
as
die
like
in
Nick
Glasgow.
Schulz. Yeah.
Like it's like a brick ceiling that you'll no guy get
Yeah.
past, and it's no worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. As much as I love the Glasgow scene, it's definitely
Yeah,
a boys'
like
club.
yeah,
Yeah,
like I
loads
love.
of great bands, but
yeah.
the scene's
Yeah.
struggling.
I feel like the bands like that are actually good don't really get anywhere,
Mhm.
and it's just a constant cycle of some random indie whatever band will get successful, and everyone's like, oh,
For a while.
yeah, and they'll be
Yeah.
like, that's what it is. So like a bunch of those bands will get signed,
Yeah.
and it's just like a repeat of that.
Yeah, it's like the same, like 4 kind of similar bands will get signed, and then it'll change, and it'll be, yeah, it's just a repeating cycle. Not to say that the bands aren't good, like there are a lot
Yeah.
It's
of
not the band's
cracking
fault.
bands.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's the
like you can't blame people for like trying to be in a band. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
it's just how the scene's working, which is a bit,
frustrating.
yeah, frustrating exactly. So speaking of bands, are there any artists at the moment that have caught your eye that are coming out of Scotland?
I love Jess Allardyce. She's
Mhm.
like a kind of acoustic singer-songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
Have on film.
Hmm?
Have on film.
Have on film.
Oh, Heather.
Yeah.
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 I went to uni with Heather. Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually love her music so much.
Yeah, she's really talented.
She's on SoundCloud. But yeah, I love Frankie's Evil Party as well. They're like a punk
Mhm.
band from Dumfries.
Okay.
They're like class.
Okay.
He's just a fan of The View. He's just
Yeah,
View down the line. The
Yeah.
View are getting back together though, so
Yeah.
does that count?
yeah, does that count?
When did they break up? Did they break up?
2016 I've not played since. Yeah.
I'm sure. Did I see them at Transmit? I'm sure I saw them at Transmit.
KO played yesterday.
No, but like the first Trans. I'm looking at you,
no,
Chloe.
They did play the
Did
first
we not go
Transmit.
and see them at Transmit?
Maybe in 2017.
Yeah, they did play the first
Yeah,
one.
that's
saw
why I
them
was
as
sitting there.
well.
I was like, I know, I'm sure I saw them at Transmit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe in
I hadn't
2017.
realised. Like, I just assumed he was just Kyle Faulkner was just off doing his own stuff and was just chilling.
Yeah, it's just doing his own stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think they officially broke off. It's
Yeah,
just
okay,
kind of
that's fine. So I was like, that's big news to have missed. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you guys got anything exciting in the works that you can talk about, or is it all hush hush?
The song we're playing today,
Yeah.
we're
We're working
recording
on recording soon.
Okay.
So that
Yeah.
will be out at some point.
Okay, can we
Yeah.
get a name or is that also hush hush?
It's called Hold Me.
Okay. Excellent. Very excited.
Yeah.
Any shows or anything or?
We've got a gig on Saturday coming
Yeah.
up.
We're playing on Saturday.
Okay. Is that the one at Sleazy's?
Sleazy's.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think this will be out after the show, but
probably.
good to
If you were there, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Really
And if
much
you weren't
appreciated.
there-
the fourth wall. I quite like
Yeah,
that.
if you weren't there, go to the next one.
Yeah. You can find our gigs online.
Have you got anything else coming up between now and the end of the year, or is it all wait and see?
Begging people to give us gigs and
Okay.
put on shows. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Just let us play.
please.
Okay, so finally, where can people find you guys and your music?
Music, we're on Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud,
All
main
major
ones.
platforms.
all major platforms online.
As Fuzzy Lop, or have you got any funny asterisks or anything?
Fuzzy Lop Music is what you can
Yeah,
find
that's
everything
about as
under.
interesting as you'll get.
If you just check Fuzzy Lop, it will just be rabbits you get. So
Yeah, it's an American fuzzy lop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
it's a rabbit.
It's a
Yeah.
rabbit.
Breed. It's just a rabbit breed. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
nothing
quite cute.
interesting.
Yeah.
Is that why you guys are called Fuzzy Lop, or was it just total by coincidence that happens to be a
was-
breed?
At a festival in the Netherlands,
Okay.
and they had a stage called the Fuzzy Lop stage,
Ah, okay.
and I was just like, "What the fuck's that?" Like, I was like, "I've never seen this collection of words." Like, so I went and googled it,
Okay.
and yeah, Jess was very interested, and yeah, I just thought it was a cool name.
No, yeah, no,
Thought it was
it is.
interesting.
It's definitely I quite like that. Fuzzy Lop. Well, perfect. I think that wraps us off nicely. So thank you very much for taking the time to sit down and talk with us.
Yeah.
It's been lovely.
Thanks
No
for
worries.
having us.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.